crash. The king of the place between them was no form. And South Sea King and North Sea King used to go together off into the land of no form. He treated them well. Man is... So they consulted together, they thought up a good turn, a pleasant surprise for no form in token of appreciation. Men, they said, have 7 openings for seeing, hearing, eating, breathing, and so on, but no form has no openings. Let's make him a few holes. So after that they put holes in no form, 1 a day for 7 days, and when they finished the 7th opening, their friend lay dead. Lao Tan said, to organize is to destroy. Cracking the safe. For security against robbers who snatch purses, rifle luggage, and crack safes, one must fasten all property with ropes, lock it up with locks, bolt it with bolts. This for property owners is elementary good sense. But one strong thief comes along, he picks up the whole lot, puts it on his back and goes on his way with only one fear, that ropes, locks, and bolts may give way. So they consulted. Thus what the world calls good business is only a way to gather up the loot, pack it, make it secure, in one convenient load for the more enterprising thieves. Who is there among those called smart, who does not spend his time amassing loot for a bigger robber than himself? In the land of Key, from village to village, you could hear cocks crowing, dogs barking, fishermen cast their nets. Plowmen plowed the wide fields, everything was neatly marked out by boundary lines. For 500 square miles there were temples for ancestors, altars for field gods and corn spirits. Every canton, county, and district was run according to the laws and statutes, until one morning the Attorney General Tien Keng Tu did away with the king and took over the whole estate. Was he content to steal the land? No. Was he content to steal the land? No. He also took over the laws and statutes at the same time, and all the lawyers with them, not to mention the police. They all formed part of the same package. Of course, people called King Tu a robber, but they left him alone to live as happy as the patriarchs. No small state would say a word against him. No large state would make a move in his direction. So for 12 generations, the state of Key belonged to his family. No one interfered with his inalienable rights. The invention of weights and measures makes robbery easier. Signing contracts, setting seals makes robbery more sure. Teaching love and duty provides a fitting language with which to prove that robbery is really for the general good. A poor man must swing for stealing a belt buckle, but if a rich man steals a whole state, he is acclaimed the statesman of the year. Was he content? Hence, if you want to hear the very best speeches on love, duty, justice, etc., listen to statesmen. But when the creek dries up, nothing grows in the valley. When the mound is leveled, the hollow next to it is filled. And when the statesmen and lawyers and preachers of duty disappear, there are no more robberies either, and the world is at peace. Moral: the more you pile up ethical principles, duties and obligations to bring everyone in line, the more you gather loot for a thief like Cain. By ethical argument and moral principle, the greatest crimes are eventually shown to have been necessary, and in fact a signal benefit to mankind. Leaving things alone. I know about letting the world alone, not interfering. I do not know about running things, letting things alone so that men will not blow their nature out of shape. Not interfering so that men will not be changed into something they are not. If you want to hear